Hello everyone, I'm Nguyên from Uspeak English. In this video, you are going to learn how to improve your English pronunciation. First of all, why it is so hard for you and I to improve our English pronunciation? Well, one of the reasons is that we can make some sounds in English because those sounds are not present in our native languages. So when we speak English, we will place those difficult sounds to some other sounds that we can make, and that's why we mispronounce words all the time. So the first step to improve our English pronunciation is to learn to pronounce all the main sounds in English correctly. So how do you do that? One way to do that is to find some pronunciation exercises for each sound and just practice. And after you practice making all the sounds, you will have the perfect pronunciation. Now, I really wish it were that simple, but it's not. There is a problem, and the problem is the sounds in English are very similar to each other. Why is that the problem? Unlike babies, adults don't have the ability to distinguish between all the different sounds in the foreign language. So when we hear two different sounds, if those sounds are similar, our brain may perceive those sounds as the same, and that's why learning to make each sound separately may not work. In the past, I couldn't hear the difference between these sounds, so to me, the sound cheap and sheep sounded the same. And if I didn't exercise teaching how to pronounce these words, I would mispronounce all of them. And I would believe that I was pronouncing those words correctly, even though it wasn't true. And this is the biggest challenge when it comes to improving your pronunciation. If you can't hear the difference between two sounds, how can you learn to pronounce each sound correctly? So what should you do? Fortunately, there is a method for overcoming this problem, and this method is based on a number of research studies. These studies suggest that if you have trouble differentiating between two words or two sounds, the best way to train your brain to recognize the difference is to listen to the words at the same time. I mean, not exactly at the same time, but you listen to one word right after the other. And after you listen to the words at the same time, you are more likely to distinguish the difference. And after you notice the difference, you can then just practice making all the sound correctly. These days, there are many free pronunciation exercises that apply this method. And these exercises contrast one sound with another. And thanks to this method, I was able to fix most of my pronunciation mistakes. And now, my pronunciation is much better. Alright? Now it's time for you to improve your English pronunciation. Thank you for watching and see you next time.